to the Roaring Camp Big Tree Railroad. So let's rail fan.
Roaring Camp may be responsible for Aiden's love for trains as anything else, and I'm going to tell you why. But first, let's talk about the place and what makes it so cool. Roaring Camp and Big Tree's narrow gauge railroad has a lot going on. The first thing you will notice is that it is themed to look like an 1880s logging town. They have 2 rail lines to take you on a ride. First is a narrow gauge steam train that will take you to the top of Bear Mountain. And second is a standard gauge train that will take you to the amusement park, the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. You will probably want to hang out at the beach and maybe take a ride on the wooden roller coaster and get some fish and chips at the pier.
Let's see the first train.
If you ride the steam train, you will probably want to hang out in Roaring Camp and do all the little activities they have. You can also walk over to the state park next door. They have a cute little nature center to check out, and there's also a loop that takes you through an old growth redwood forest. You can get to the state park by going through the gate to the right of the bathrooms and over the standard gauge tracks. My parents took me here when I was Aiden's age, and I have such fond memories of the park and the state park next door that I ended up buying a house within walking distance. I used to walk there with Aiden once a month, and the place must have left a big impression on Aiden because soon everything in his life was about trains. First he wanted toy trains, then he wanted to watch trains on TV. Then came the train video games, train t-shirts, Lego trains, and the train YouTube channel, Trains, Trains, Trains. Before the train pulls in the station, it blows off steam in the back. You can come check it out back here, behind the barbecue area. One of the most impressive things to see is when the train returns. It lets off excess steam. You can watch it all the way in the back past the bathrooms. The train makes a 75-minute round trip with a bathroom break at the top. One day, Aiden may have a train wedding here. They have a full hall that you can rent out. If you get hungry, they do have food at Roaring Camp. They also have treats at the general store.
If you want to uncouple the couplers, you have to get the socket out, and that's pretty dangerous at the time.
But if I want some ice cream treats, I like to go over to the state park. At the store over there, they have ice cream sandwiches that are very tasty. They also have some cool little tractors for the kids to play on. Luckily, this activity is free. They have other activities such as gold panning, a blacksmith demonstration, an old-time photo studio, horseshoes, and volleyball. This place is actually a good place just to go check out the trains. There is a big open area at the bottom, and there are lots of good places to watch these trains roll by. There's a lot of places to walk and explore around here at Roaring Camp. And if you're very adventurous and want to take a hike, you can head up the trail right behind me up to the top, Bear Mountain, alongside the train tracks and watch it go up to the top of the hill. It is moderately steep, so I would only recommend it with older kids. There are a few crossings where you can watch the train go by during the hike. Now let's watch the number 7 Sonora, a Shay train from the 1911s. It's about to couple up and head out. Thanks for watching.
Run, crap, big trees. Woo woo.